Please turn off the music. Okay. Who else is here? Hey, Alan?
Yeah,
Is that, anybody else on?
nope, not yet.
All right. I mean, I literally just got home, so I'm trying to gobble down something to eat, but I'll stay on here so we have a quorum, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Well, thank you for fixing that thing so quickly,
Yeah, no problem. I mean,
you know.
I knew it was gonna have to get done at some point. Like
Yeah.
I would go buy it and I would stick it back in and then it would always just fall back out again, you know?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, it's rotted, whatever.
So
We'll get it next.
I'm a little nervous about fixing that thing because there's a lot of posts that need to get fixed, or even if they're not posts, the beams that go across. And Troy said you can't fix it without pulling it all out.
I know.
So it sounds like even if you wanted to just fix a couple of those beams, it's going to be a huge cost.
Yeah.
I-
Well, we'll talk about that in the spring. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. We
Well,
may
it
have to
almost-
switch it all together, you know?
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, it'd almost be better to put like a metal guardrail in there or something, at least
Yeah.
you wouldn't have to ever mess with it again.
Oh, yeah, you have a point. A metal guardrail, yeah. Yeah, I get you.
And then maybe, I'm sure they make some sort of a gate that could go somehow in there.
Well, you could still have the chain again, and then we just undo the chain whenever we want.
Yeah.
It's just to prevent someone, they drive by, they see it open, they zoom in.
Yeah.
They're not usually getting out and examining it to take it apart. But anyway, I wonder if having a meeting a week before Christmas is a little ambitious, maybe. Who knows?
Well, I think it's a little better than the day after Christmas.
Yeah, no, I know. A lot of commissions, they'll skip meetings here and there, no
Yeah.
big deal. But I mean, I know we got a lot going on. So.
Okay.
We have two people.
You're not counting yourself?
Not counting myself. Now we have three.
Did you guys hear if Steve was officially accepted in or not?
I have not heard.
Okay.
Coming back into the fold.
Joe Buzz.
We should have invited him anyway. I didn't even think about it.
Oh, Swart?
Hmm.
Coming back? What's he need, the money?
That was a good one, Mike.
What am I doing?
Joe says he's trying to come in. He's at a hotel in Newport. He must be having trouble hooking up his gear.
Oh,
Let's
there
hope
we
he's
go.
with Lisa.
There he is. Joe, there's Christmas trees closer to home than Newport.
Hanging shades this week
Oh,
for a rich guy downtown.
nice. We'll buy some Christmas presents.
Maybe.
Not for you, but all your
I don't
employees.
I don't think I have a agenda, but I'll wing it.
We have a quorum.
Okay, is Alan here?
Yeah,
I am.
Alan's here. It is. Okay, should we start this meeting? 7:04?
yeah.
And we got Mikey. Bill. Eddie.
Yeah.
Still here?
No,
Not
I
yet.
just texted him. He came to the ARPA meeting today, and they told me he'd be on. So I'm just sent him a reminder.
All right, we have a quorum though, so we're okay.
I have an old one if you need the list of agenda items.
What's our first item?
Call to order, general discussion.
So general discussion is number 2. I'm guessing we have no general discussion.
Nope.
All right.
Approval
What's
of-
next? What's number 3?
Approval of minutes.
Oh, some jerk didn't do that. I gotta get rid of my job so I can start doing these things.
Don't worry, but I approve the fact they're not done.
How graceful of you.
Items,
What is number 4? This is a
ARPA.
special meeting tonight, right?
Yes.
it says, yeah, ARPA discussion / reports.
Right? Who's got ARPA to talk about?
I didn't go to the meeting, so I don't know what they talked about.
Should we skip to, is he not coming? Because we could skip the director's report.
I'm here. I got the director's report.
Yeah, he's saying go to the director's report and then go back.
Skip 2. I thought you said skip the director's report.
No, we'll circle
Okay.
back to Stuart if he
If he
shows.
pops back on, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had the tree lighting. I'd say it was a overwhelming success. We had a lot more people there than last year. I like the new Santa. Really good guy. He was there mingling with everybody, taking pictures with kids. It's all the same stuff that we had last year, but it was really nice though.
How many trees?
10
Eight.
trees,
8,
but
10.
4 of them were small. They're like 3-footers that can easily go in apartments and stuff.
Good.
High school basketball. That's what I was working on today and at the end of last week. We are trying to get that started. We're combining with Ashford again. We had all of our like practice / meetings last Friday. So we have 2 varsity boys high school teams, 1 JV boys high school team, and we have 5 girls for a high school girls team. We could probably get another player or 2 to have a complete team. The problem that we have is that all the other teams that are in the league, all the other towns, they do not have a girls team. So today, Sherry and I were basically putting a list together of all of the other towns within reasonable distance. And we're gonna call them up to see if they would be interested in playing instead of the teams that we normally play. So, we came up with a list: Vernon, Manchester, Putnam, Eastford, all the towns you could probably think of that are around. So I'm gonna start making those phone calls tomorrow.
What age group is that? That's girls' high school?
Girls high school, so it's a little unique. It's different from the boys because it's grades 9 through 12, as opposed to being broken down 9, 10, and 11, 12.
Yeah, they're just looking for anybody.
Basically, yeah. So fingers crossed there. I'm kind of expecting that all the phone calls are gonna get a sorry, we don't do that, or we don't have a team,
You barely do with just 5.
Yeah. But we had 6 or 7 last year. And they all graduated except for one girl, and then she came back to play. So
Okay.
tree lighting, that what else? There was something else. Oh, yeah, I got the chain put back up at the park, so we should be good for the winter with that. And I think that's it.
Okay. So how's basketball going? Has it started yet?
Yeah. So the instructional level is going on their final week this Saturday. So as long as there's no snow, they'll be done. And that was a full 8 weeks. The Lakes League, that's grade 3 through 8. That started, we just had our third week. And then the high school will start probably January 7th. So I spaced them out. It wasn't just my decision. We all kind of made the decision to space everything out. And I started the instructional early. And I just did it because it's just a little bit easier. When there's instructional and then 4 or 5 games, I got to be there at, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I leave at 3, and, the whole day is gone. So at least with the instructional being over, I only need to be there at, I need to set up for basically 10 o'clock. So it's a little bit better
That's
for me.
smart. I think that's smart.
And
Yeah.
then eventually, there's going to be some overlap, but then at the end, when the little kids are done, then the older kids will still be playing. So
Who's coaching instructional? A bunch of parents?
there are a bunch of parents doing it, but the main coach is Arthur Christensen.
And he is who?
He is a resident who is also, I believe he's on the finance committee. So he's got 3 people helping him out as well.
Does he have kids there? No.
Yeah. His little girl does it. It's funny though, because we have a 4th grade girl who has a young sister, and so she's also a coach. So she's there helping him out, and she takes it pretty serious, but I think it's kind of cool,
They still have to pull the basketball hoops out of the storage area and hook them on so they're lower.
Yep. That's definitely my least favorite part of the day right there.
Why? Is it dangerous?
A bit of work.
I think so. So I have a ladder that I took from my house, and I just leave it there under the stage, because last year I brought it to and from every time, and then a couple times I forgot it, so I drove all the way there and I had to drive back and get it. But yeah, I got to put the ladder up, and if nobody's there to hand it to me, I have to go up the ladder with this thing. I mean, it's not
It's
like
awkward.
really heavy, but it is awkward.
Yeah, it's
probably
awkward.
like 50, 60 pounds, something like that. And you got to swing it up with, onto the rim and hook it in without having it fall over. I don't like it. I think it's dangerous, but there's no other choice. It has to be done. So
Did they have a scissor lift there? I thought the maintenance guys had a scissor lift.
they do, but I definitely won't be able to use that
Okay.
because I don't work for the school.
Be safer.
Probably.
Definitely.
I already know how that conversation is going to go. So
Well, Mike and I used it to put the scoreboard up years ago.
Yeah,
Didn't we, Mike?
Once.
That new scoreboard that like 15 years ago or 12 years ago,
A long time.
a long time ago.
Well, we're still using that scoreboard. It's still working.
Cool. Don't get hurt hanging baskets.
I'll try
Oh
not
my
to.
Don't make a dent in the precious floor. That's the key.
The dust will break his fall. Really, I did see that Stuart sent us a note about invoicing at the,
So I
Have
got
you-
that as well. I've already put in the invoice to Kelsey for her to pay. Because since it's an ARPA project, it doesn't go through normal finance, it goes to Kelsey. So
Okay.
I gave it to her last week, Monday of last week, maybe. And I sent Carl an email. Because the next step is obviously I have to sit down with him and he's gonna help me write the RFP. Which he said is
Okay.
included in the cost of, him making the plan and whatnot. So,
He mentioned some pictures. Did he show you the pictures?
no, because I emailed Carl back the day he emailed me. I just haven't heard back from him yet. I'm assuming he must be really busy.
He must have pictures of flooding or something.
they
Probably.
sent a little topographic map. You can't see it on this phone, but it's a
I saw the
topographic map.
topographic map, but I think he was talking about actual pictures of like probably flooding would be my guess.
Whoa. Right.
Oh, I do actually. I had one more thing for the report. Next week we have our winter camp starting. That's Tuesday through Friday, and it's been out there for a while. Like, but nobody signed up until today. We actually got 6 people to sign up for it today, so that's good.
What is winter camp for the winter break?
Yeah, basically. So like, after Christmas, there's that week that the kids have off from school, but like parents don't necessarily have it off. So we decided to have a winter camp at the library. The library wanted to have it there. It's actually a great spot for it. They were excited to have it there. And yeah, so we got 6 people to sign up today, and we still got 4 more days where people can sign up for it.
You got 9 instructors.
Nope, just 2. Just 2.
And they're unionized, Mike. All right. What else we got? Is that our director's report?
That is.
I don't mean to push. I'm very sick and I want to go to bed. What's next after director's report?
Old business.
I'm guessing there's no old business. Then I bet it's new business.
New business.
Do we have any new business? No?
We'll keep it quick, for Joe.
What's that?
We'll keep it quick here.
Quick.
Well, then I guess the last thing we have is quit.
That's a
Anybody want to
fast
make a
meeting.
motion?
I thought the last meeting was fast.
Well, there's not a whole lot to talk about, really.
I know.
I think
Well,
in times past, we've skipped the December meeting.
I mean, as long as we've been doing this, I've been doing this. I think we've probably averaged over an hour for meeting.
Yeah.
And then last time, I think it was like 45 minutes.
Well, some of the meetings were long because of the problems that we were having at the baseball field and those kind of things.
Yeah.
Yes, there's no issues.
That's good. How's
All is
everything downstairs at the town hall?
Good. Everything's good.
You happy?
Things-
Everybody getting along?
Yep.
One big happy family?
I don't know about that, but
You
Everything's
should have
good.
said yes.
everything is good.
All right. All right, well, if there's nothing else to add, do we want to adjourn?
I just want to wish everyone a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that stuff.
Thanks, Eddie. And I'm gonna say Eddie Taman is moved to adjourn.
Ho,
That's it.
ho,
That's
ho.
their way
Ho,
of
ho,
saying
ho. Ho, ho, ho.
You got the beard for it, Billy.
I know, right?
And I'm gonna say Bill seconded it. And I'm
I'm
saying
second. Yep. Ho, ho is seconding it.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays to everybody.
You guys,
All
you
right.
guys too.
Take
You guys
care.
too.
Take care.
Thanks,
Have a good
man.
one.
See you guys.
See you, boys.
Good night.
Bye, brothers.